What's up, y'all? It's your boy Whip. Welcome to Radio Stews Nation. Tonight, your show is brought to you by Kathy Dixon, in parentheses, Match Pets, KATHYDIXON, in parentheses, Match Pets. That's Facebook. It's an organization. Well, right now it's only one woman, but she saves animals from kill shelters across the United States and eventually hopes to cease killing in shelters across the United States. Just want to say shout out to The Weasel 17. Subscribe to him for a different look on the fights than I may give. He's a real good guy. Right now, we'll get into that in a little bit. Now we got CCSIZ. That's Charlie Sierra Indigo Zebra. Check him out. He also does some fight breakdowns, some fight predictions as well, just like the Weasel 17 and I. Check those guys out. Subscribe to those guys. They're pretty good. They got the CCSIZ also does movie reviews and stuff like that. So if that's your thing, check him out. Those guys are pretty fucking cool. Now, tonight we're gonna be getting into. Today, this fine Saturday morning, we're going to be getting into tonight's fights. Well, tonight's fight between Derek the Black Beast Lewis and Travis Hoppa Browne. So, you guys buckle up your seats, buckle up your seatbelts. Get your fucking forks ready. We ready to eat. It's warm whip in here. Subscribe or fucking hide, because I'm going to be coming at your motherfucking dome. Last night, I posted a video. I passed the fuck out, and that's why the video that I posted today is talking about tomorrow night's fights. Those fights are actually tonight. So without further ado, we're getting into it. Here's the breakdown. Hoppa versus the Black Beast. Here we go.
Time to end this suffering. I need a minute to myself. So I can drift away. You will never get to me. What can be done, I'll do myself. So I can slip away. What's around, what's fall? What's losing control? What's around, what's fall? No one about to break. What's around, what's fall? What's losing control?
So without further ado, we're going to be getting into this main event tonight. It'll be Travis Hoppa Browne versus Derek the Black Beast Lewis. Now, before I get into that, I just want to say that I am having a competition. I figured out the way that we're going to do this as well, seeing as how some of us will be doing events that the others won't. As far as the Weasel and I, he and I are currently engaged in a competition of who can predict fights correctly. He's currently winning as I'm at 50% exactly. He's 7-1. I don't know what the percentage is, but eventually I'm going to get that stuff calculated. I'll start calculating it and posting it on my videos. The Weasel, if you're out there watching, the Weasel 17, let's do the same thing. And I finally figured out how to, I got this cool little video, or not video, but picture editor, and that's how I'm going to get these scores up here. And we're going to do it by percentage is how I decided. We will see who's winning at all times. Now, let's get right into it. We'll start with Travis Browne. Travis Hoppa Browne. Now, Travis Browne, I initially thought when he was training under Jackson Winklejohn that he was destined to be the heavyweight fighter. A lot of heavyweights don't move like that. But he didn't pan out. Well, first off, when he was training under Jackson Wink, one thing I noticed about Jackson Winklejohn fighters, they're great fighters. John Jones, Holly Holm, Travis Browne. They all poke people in the eyes. When Travis Browne fought Matt Mitrione, as in the picture that I posted last night. Now that was a picture of Matt Mitrione's eye after fighting Travis Browne. They all poke people in the eyes. But besides that, even if that's what he used and the ref didn't see or whatever the fuck happened, he was a great fighter, man. A lot of heavyweights don't move like that. So Travis starts dating Ronda Rousey, and just like Ronda Rousey, his dumbass moved from one of the greatest, most esteemed camps in the sport of MMA to Edmund Tarverdarian, however the fuck. And now it's questionable. His future is certainly questionable. He has lost a few fights in a row. In his last fight, he got flying face kicked by Fabricio Verdum in the opening second of the fight. Fabricio runs across cage, kicked him in the face, beat him to a decision again. So Travis has lost to Fabricio twice now. And he, not that the face kick was, it was great, but the whole rest of the fight was kind of boring. They both just, I don't know what the hell. I think Fabricio was a little gun shy. I believe he was knocked out in his previous fight by Stipe Miocic, which may be why he is off like that. And Miocic took over the division. I mean, I was surprised by that. I thought Travis Browne was the best heavyweight fighter coming up, but Stipe is doing his thing right now. But anyway, so Travis Browne got kicked in his face and beat to a pretty fucking boring decision in his last fight. He's lost a few in a row. I can't really go back over them as I don't remember them as well as I probably should. But I believe he's on a skid. I don't remember if it's 2 fights or 3 fights, but he's on a skid, man, and it seems pretty apparent to me that it was the change of camps that did it to him. Now, when we look at the Black Beast, now I don't follow him too well. He is a good fighter, but only against lesser competition. He's another one of those lesser competition guys, and I feel like Travis Browne is now starting to fall into that after leaving Jackson Winklejohn. I feel like whereas Travis was climbing upward and he had just reached the top echelon of the division, he lost the fight. Now he's skidding back towards the Black Beast position. Now the Black Beast is on the rise. He's 17-4. He is, he lost to Matt Mitrione, actually, now that we talk about it. His last fight was against Camille something, I don't know him. And he beat Roy Nelson. Now, I didn't think that he beat Roy Nelson. And a lot of people say, well, when you control them in the clinch, and if you're clinching up against somebody, that's boring. That may very well be fucking boring. But if you can't get out of my clinch, you lose. What are you doing? I'm not doing nothing, and neither the fuck are you. So you lose because I'm dominant. I'm dominant to you. That's, GSP won fights like that for years. But, we don't got to get into all that. But I didn't think he beat Roy Nelson. But anyway, he ended up winning according to the judges. So he's trending upward. Now Travis Browne is trending downward as far as their recent their recent fights and their recent ability to win or lose. And they haven't. The Beast has been winning, whereas Hapa has been on this skid, and now they meet in the middle. So what I see in these two fighters, pinned against each other, would be that Travis Browne footwork like no heavyweight that you've seen when he's on point. He's been heavy lately. He's been heavy on his feet. He's been plodding, and I don't like to see that. But when he was with Jackson Wink, and he has the ability, he certainly does, he almost glides as a heavyweight, and you don't see that very often. Now, the Black Beast is more somebody who's trying to sit down, squat, and fucking bomb on your head. And, kind of like Roy Nelson is sometimes when he's not trying to clinch and roll somebody to the ground and break their fucking arm, which he's able to fucking 260-pound dude trying to break your fucking arm. But, the Beast is more of like he's trying to squat down. Which was why Roy was able to get a hold of him and control him like that, because he's just trying to squat down and punch you in the fucking head. Now, for me, the fact that he is trying to sit down and fucking square up and squat and punch you in the fucking head with all his might, I think will be the ultimate downfall in this fight. I think Travis Browne's going to get on his bike. He's going to dance, and he is going to, eventually, I think he'll finish. I think he'll finish the Black Beast. I think Travis Browne is going to come out here tonight, and he's going to make a fucking statement, and he better. So my prediction for this fight is Travis Hopper Browne will win by TKO, by most likely a knee and some punches, because the Beast is going to squat. This is exactly how I see it going. The Beast is going to squat and start trying to throw punches. Hopper's going to grab the tie clinch, which he's decent at, and he's going to knee him in the head. That's going to start it, and then he's just going to start dropping bombs, and the ref's going to step in. TKO, second round. I see it coming already. You heard it here first. This is your boy Whip. Just wanted to make this quick one real quick and not spend too much time doing this. So that being said, it's your boy Whip. Check it out tonight. Travis Browne's going to take out Derek Lewis by TKO in the second round. Also, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. Check out the Weasel 17. He and I are having a competition right now. Shout out to CC, SIZ, Charlie, Sierra, Indigo, Zebra, Kathy Dixon on Facebook. In parentheses is Match Pets. She'll save your animal if it's missing. Smash her like button. Smash my like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check them fights out tonight. I'll be doing my breakdowns tomorrow. Have a beautiful Saturday. The weather is lovely. Y'all go out there, enjoy that. Holla at your boy. I will be back tomorrow. See you then. Whip out. Peace.